Welcome, Mr. Handicapper. The Pennsylvania Derby isn't the only Derby this weekend. There's another Derby, and it's on Sunday. It's the Oklahoma Derby at Remington Park. It's race number 11. It's a mile and an eighth. It's grade 3 with a purse of $400,000. Let's take a look at the field. Look at the one horse, Steel Sunshine. Now, he's in excellent form. Look at his last 3 races. Won an allowance race at Gulfstream, 3 back. Then followed that up with a small stakes win at Gulfstream. Then he won the Ellis Park Derby by 3 1/4. He's been showing some improved speed figures in those races as well. Tell you, this horse is in excellent form. Now, all 4 of his wins have come at a mile or less. He's tried the mile and an 8 distance a couple times. Finished second in an allowance race at Gulfstream, 6th in the Florida Derby. But I really like his form, and I'm going to definitely use him on my tickets at 6 to 1. So I'm going to use the one horse, Steel Sunshine, on my tickets. Take a look at the 2 horse at 12 to 1, Red Knobs. Now, he has a win at the mile and 8 distance. Won the Manitoba Derby 2 races back. He was second last time out in the Canadian Derby. Getting 12 to 1 on the 2 horse, Red Knobs. Take a look at the 3, Flash of Genius, at 15 to 1. His only win was a maiden claiming 150 at Delmar, July of 2021. And he won that race by disqualification. He's taking a big step up in class here. He has some pretty poor speed figures. You're getting 15 to 1 on the 3 horse, Flash of Genius. Let's look at your favorite, the 4 horse, Best Actor. Broke his maiden at Oklahoma by a length and 3/4. Next time out, won an allowance race at Churchill by 4. Finished second in the Indiana Derby after stumbling at the start. And his last race, well, that was his best race, the Smarty Jones. He won that race by 5 3/4. His 3-year-old is showing some improving speed figures each race. He's trained by Brad Cox. Brad Cox has won this race 3 years in a row. I'm going to use the 4 horse, Best Actor, on my tickets. Take a look at the 5, Rattle and Roll, at 5 to 2. He started off well, didn't he? He broke his maiden at Churchill by 3. Then he won the Grade 1 Breeders' Futurity by 4 1/4. I think his connections thought that they had a horse that could race first Saturday in May at Churchill. So he set out on a Derby trail, start off 2022, and I don't know what happened to him. He became a different horse in the Fountain of Youth. He finished 6th. Ran him Louisiana Derby. He was 4th, 8 behind. He tried again to get him some Derby points in the Bluegrass. He was terrible in the Bluegrass. Finished 6th. So he did get that race in May at Churchill, but it wasn't the first Saturday in May. It wasn't the Kentucky Derby. It was an optional claiming $100,000 race. He was 4 to 5. And he finished second behind Howling Time by 5 lengths. Next time out in the Matt Win, finished 3rd behind Cyberknife and Howling Time. So they got him away from graded stakes races. They raced him in some ungraded stakes races like the American Derby. And he looked good in that race. Won by 2, put up a pretty nice speed figure. Next time out in the Indiana Derby, finished 7, but you can't fault him for that. He got closed in at the start of the race. He nearly stumbled. And it was just a tough trip for this horse. Really, really tough trip for Rattle and Roll. You can't hold that against him. Next time out in the St. Louis Derby, he put that field away by 4.5. So maybe he's coming back into form again, the form that he had as a 2-year-old. Getting 5-2 on Rattle and Roll. I will use Rattle and Roll on my tickets. Take a look at the 6 horse, Big Chopper at 15-1. His best races have come against state-bred, Louisiana state-bred stakes races and allowance races. This is a big step up for him. He's taking a huge step up in class here. 15-1, and you're getting on the 6 horse, Big Chopper. Take a look at the 7, King Ottoman. He broke his maiden in the Texas Derby at 10-1. The next time out in Indiana Derby, finished 3rd. In the West Virginia Derby, he was 5th. Now, he did get squeezed at the start a bit, but he still ran very poorly in that race. You know, he was, before winning the Texas Derby, he had ascending speed figures, and now his speed figures are declining now. And he does have a good workout coming into this race. And Stuart Elliott is back aboard, and Elliott and Asmussen, they do pretty well at Remington. You're getting 5-1 on the 7 horse, King Ottoman. Let's take a look at the 8 horse, Great Escape, ridden by Christian Torres. Now, he's trained by Robertino Diodoro, same trainer of Red Knobs. Great Escape and Red Knobs, they've really been competing against each other. This is their 3rd time in a row racing against each other. He got the best of Red Knobs last time out, winning the Canadian Derby by 3.5. Getting 8-1, Great Escape. I will use Great Escape on my tickets. So these are the horses that I'm going to use on my tickets in the Oklahoma Derby. I'm using Best Actor, Rattle and Roll, Steel Sunshine, and Great Escape. The horse I'm going to pick to win, I'm going to go with Brad Cox to win his 4th Oklahoma Derby in a row. I'm going with the 4 horse, Best Actor. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know who you're picking in the Oklahoma Derby. Good luck.